Nowadays, I'm just the most honest I've ever been.
Drake DM'd you.
Here we go.
Like, what?
Delicious.
I want to do something a little bit different.
Oh, I love that. You have to do the like...
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a lot of pressure these days. People will be a little surprised when they hear the album.
Hello everybody and welcome back to 11.1 Questions brought to you by BeatBox. My name is Matt and I'm here with the amazing
Julia Wolf.
Julia, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
You have amazing rings on.
Thank you so much.
You have ring energy.
And I have Twilight nails on.
I was gonna say, this tells me so much about you. Can we get a little, show that to camera? Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for coming. This is our 11.1 Questions show. Basically the gist is we take 11 shots of BeatBox. You tell me how you feel about them. If you don't like something, tell me. If you love it, please tell me.
Okay, sounds good.
And I know that you're already kind of a fan of BeatBox, right?
A big fan, yeah.
Well, we're a fan of you too. It's kind of surreal, like having listened to your music so much recently, and now you're just like in the room.
Thank you so much.
It's wild.
I'm excited to be here.
Our first one, Orange Blast. You haven't had this one, right?
No.
What do you think about the color?
It's good, it's a good color. Smell? Orange. Orange
right?
for sure. Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
I can't drink the whole thing at once, but this is actually great.
You're like, I can't drink the whole thing at once, but.
I approve of that. That one's really good. Okay.
Nervous?
Yes.
Don't be nervous, it's gonna be easy.
Okay.
Actually, this one is a bit serious.
Oh,
This is a very serious topic.
I'm ready.
Julia Wolf, let's get this out in the open. Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Obviously Edward.
Okay.
Obviously Edward.
It's not obvious to me, why?
Okay, so Bella, right? She's very insecure. You know, she feels like she doesn't bring anything to the table, which I relate to. But then you have someone like Edward who just loves her so selflessly and just never makes her feel that doubt about herself. And so he's my man.
That was a very nice answer. I thought you were just gonna say that he was hotter or something. That's
Like, Edward is just the best and I love him and I love Twilight.
Okay, I love that. So can you explain why I'm even asking this question to begin with?
Yes, so the reason why he's asking me this is because my music is kind of tied pretty closely to Twilight and the Twilight saga. And that's just because I'm such a diehard fan and always have been.
I love this for you, and I think it's so unique. I love how you're leaning into nostalgia marketing. That's kind of why I tied in this Orange Blast flavor, because to me it's like the most nostalgic tasting flavor.
You're so right about that, actually. That's what it's giving.
Do you think we'll ever get like a little cameo from any Twilight stars in the future?
Like, I would literally die if Kristen was in a video. I think that would change my life completely.
Feeling good?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
excited for this one.
You're ready for hard tea. You told me that before we started filming. Is there a reason why?
It just like seems to be the one that everyone really loves and I just haven't tried it yet.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
This is our hard tea flavor.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
That's great. That's actually so good. It's just tea.
It's funny because we talked about you were a little nervous to try it because you saw that Big X the Plug tried it and he wasn't a fan.
That's a whole different type of tea.
I know, but genuinely, it's just giving tea. It's just so good.
By the pool vibe.
I'm feeling vacation.
Julia Wolf. This is the hard tea question. We're gonna spill the tea a little bit.
Okay.
Drake DM'd you. Like, what?
I know, you're telling me. Yeah, that was literally insane. And I have to say, he's been super nice and encouraging and just like took the time to listen to the album, which was crazy.
Elaborate, what do you mean? You've been like friends with him now?
No, we're not friends, but you know, it wasn't just the DM, you know, I think he just kind of likes my artistry, you know, and he thinks there's something special there.
It's so funny because I literally have written, there's something very special going on here with your music, because there is something special and it's so cool that you got to get recognized by one of the greatest hit makers in our lifetime.
No, I know. I think it's just so validating because when I chose to kind of do this new genre, I had a lot of pushback and like a lot of people telling me it was a mistake and then no one was gonna care. So something like this happening, it's just very cool to see.
So I want to talk about the success of In My Room because it's been a huge kind of career-breaking moment for you, right?
A little bit, yeah. It's been really cool to see. What's crazy is that the song has been out for a year. So I've been posting about it multiple times a day for over a year now, and just over the last few months, it's finally starting to gain her wings, which I think is just cool for artists in general to kind of know that a song doesn't really have a lifeline. It can kind of grow when it's meant to. So that's been really awesome.
That's awesome. I think the biggest sign of success for me was seeing that you posted from January to April, your monthly viewers went from 200K, which is already so much, to over 1 million.
No, it's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Well, I do have some, like an idea of maybe how you can, you know, make the song a little more like beatboxy.
Oh.
So can I pitch it to you real quick?
Sure.
Okay. So you did post your stems, and so I might have done a little remix. Don't judge me, because this was like I just did this as like a one-time thing.
I'm so excited.
So yeah, if you want to, if you could press.
Oh, it's a video. Okay.
Yeah, if you could press play on that one.
Okay.
In my room, the beatbox remix, take 347.
That was, it wasn't that.
I want hard tea in my room. I drink it all of the time. I open your beatbox just to see what's inside. I want beatbox in my
Wait, you sound so
room.
good.
I drink it all of the time. You make it look so easy, leaving disgusting, bloatable, horrible, carbonated, nasty hard seltzer behind.
Yes, so true. I think this needs to come out. Oh,
You like that?
The beatbox remix.
that was so good. Wow, you really surprised me with that one.
Okay, we have our blue Raz question.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Again, just so good. I'm not even just saying it, guys. Like every single one so far is delicious.
What you don't see is the gun I have under the table. And I'm like, say you love it.
I would say if I didn't like it.
Julia Wolf. We talked about this a little bit before, but what I want to know is how important is curating an aesthetic to having people understand your music and the storytelling you're trying to put out?
I think the aesthetic is important, you know, but I know that a lot of artists want to be cool, they want to be mysterious, they don't want to be the face of it, kind of just shoving promotion down people. So that's why I found that TikTok really was a way to just help me show my interests and my personality without being the face all the time. And then it just lets you connect with people based off of their similar interests.
I mean, I think you've been doing an amazing job, especially with all the darkness surrounding it and sort of just like curating this really amazing vibe. And I'm curious, does it come from you being on Tumblr or anything like that? Were you on Tumblr?
I was kind of late to the whole social media game growing up because I just like didn't ever engage in stuff. But I definitely have a Tumblr now, which I love, and I get so much inspo from it. So yeah, I think the aesthetic is important.
And so you do a lot of like the visuals and the marketing behind it yourself, obviously, right?
Yes, it's pretty much just me and Tanner coming up with ideas and everything, and we keep it very DIY right now.
We're gonna move on to the next one. It's green apple.
It's looking green. It's apple.
It's apple.
It's apple for
Definitely
sure.
apple.
Yeah. Okay, delicious. Is it my go-to? Maybe not. It's giving apple for sure, but I'm still gonna finish it.
Julia Wolf. You very clearly reinvented your sound over the past 2 years. Can you speak to that evolution?
I think I just kind of grew up a little bit, you know, and got introduced to different artists and different things in general that I find so inspiring and so cool. And I don't know, growing up, I used to listen to literally just alternative and rock. So in a way, it just feels like, yeah, it's just me. I'm just doing me now.
Yeah, you went back to your roots a little bit.
Yeah.
That's cool, and it shows for sure. And so how does that shake out in a live set? Because you have your old songs, which are a lot more poppy, and these new songs, which are just very dark and heavy. So how's the mix-up work?
So what people don't know yet is that the album is pretty genre fusion-y. It's not just in my room a million times over. And so the set kind of lends itself to all sorts of genre bending moments. And we do kind of revamp the old songs to fit into what we think is cool right now.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
Okay, this is our Shaq flavor.
Of course, Shaq. Shout out Shaq.
And I like this one because it's like little smoky blue.
I was gonna say, it matches and it's so pretty because I never really see what they look like. I'm drinking it straight from the box. So yes.
Cheers.
Sorry I take so long to drink it.
Don't be sorry, we party at our own pace here at BeatBox.
Again, like, guys, it's delicious. Everyone who knows me knows that I can't lie. It's just so good.
Julia Wolf, throughout all the change in your sound, one thing that's been very consistent throughout everything has been your love for very dark subject matter. You seem like a very optimistic person, so I'm a little confused.
Oh, Matt, that's so funny that you would ever think that about me. I could not be more opposite. If I'm being real, I'm just extremely pessimistic, honestly. But only when it comes to me.
Some of the best songwriters are, though.
Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, but I can't undo it.
When it comes to your writing, are there any topics that are off limits?
Nowadays, I'm just the most honest I've ever been, so nothing is really off limits for me.
Has that gotten you into trouble yet, or?
No, if anything, it just, I find my people through it. They're like, oh, I was thinking that too, but I was afraid to say it.
This next one is watermelon lemonade.
Okay, I'm ready. Another pretty color.
Very pretty. Let me give it a sniff. It smells really good.
It does. Watermelon for sure. Okay. Delicious. Like, still, if you gave that, I'm drinking it. Am I a watermelon girl? Not always, but I could be.
Okay, Julia Wolf. You've said that you're an introvert, and I do see that after knowing you now, but you seem pretty extroverted on stage. How do you channel that whenever you get up there?
I mean, I definitely think the fans kind of bring it out of me. So when I see them singing and having a good time, everything else kind of goes away.
It must be kind of surreal to see them singing back your lyrics, right?
It is genuinely my favorite thing of all time, which is just why I love touring so much, because it's a dream.
And do you have any pre-show rituals?
Yes, I do. And my pre-show ritual is literally having a drink, maybe two.
If I could convince you,
Maybe
maybe
else.
No
convincing needed.
We're halfway through, and for this next one, I want to do something a little bit different.
Oh God.
So, lucky for you, we're not gonna shoot this shot. This is the lemon squeeze flavor. And I thought it would be so fun to make you a BeatBox cocktail.
Oh, I love that.
And the cocktail is gonna be inspired by your Italian heritage.
Oh, okay, so what does that entail?
I'm not a mixologist.
Oh.
But I wanted to make you a limoncello drink with BeatBox.
Perfect.
So I was wondering if you could tell me a bit about your Italian heritage while I make this.
Yeah, so I do come from a very Italian family. Actually, my mom, dad, and sister they live over there. So it's just me by my lonesome in the States. It has kind of taught me strong family values, and I miss them a lot. So maybe it trickles into my lyrics sometimes. How's that going?
It's not great. So you say it doesn't affect your music, but in the past you've dabbled a little bit in adding Italian in. It was beautiful. I'm so curious if you were to release an Italian version of some of your newer songs. I feel like they would go crazy for that over there.
Could be interesting, actually. Yeah, the Italian lyrics. I mean, I just grew up with it because my dad was born and raised there. And so it was just kind of, before he learned English, it was just the only thing him and my mom spoke in the household. And it's just kind of a nod to them and how I grew up.
Just watch your eyes.
Okay.
We
Easy.
don't mess around.
Easy peasy. Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Ice cubes.
I like to show people the cocktails you can make with BeatBox.
You don't think about that.
You don't think about it. And they're so good to
And
mix
here
with
we
other
are.
things. So I'm gonna put this in here.
Okay. Yeah.
Your turn.
Oh, you have to do the
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kidding, I don't know.
Yeah. I think what they do is they put limoncello, which we're substituting. So I got limoncello flavor,
Perfect.
because why not?
Yeah,
Hopefully this is good.
it will be. It will be.
Think of this as a little congratulations to you.
Thank you.
About to embark on your tour, so.
Lots of touring.
Okay. Ooh, it smells really good.
Okay.
Cheers. How would you say cheers or
Chin chin.
ching ching? Okay. It's pretty good.
That's fantastic.
It's really good, right?
Fantastic.
So that concludes our lemonade line. And we're gonna move on to a very fun one.
Okay.
You know what this one is?
Yes.
The Big Papa Pickle Margarita.
I'm so excited.
You're a big pickle person?
I love pickle anything.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, have you ever had Van Holten's pickle? It's like the pouch one.
Of course.
Okay, you're a fiend.
Yes, and I'm ready to try this. Let's take the shot.
Yeah, let's take this shot. Let's really get
Wait,
a
so this
sniff
is, okay, pickle margarita.
Yeah, let's.
Mm-hmm. I smell the pickle, for sure.
Sorry, my septum's deviated.
That's okay.
It's a little loud when I sniff.
I think the smell is great. I want it to be more pickly because there's a sweetness there too.
There's a sweetness. That's the margarita.
I'm ready.
Crazy combination, right?
Yeah. Cheers. It's delicious and it's sweet and it's good and I'll drink it all day. I just wish I had more pickle.
Wish I had more pickle.
That's the only thing.
So kind of touching more about the Italian stuff. I didn't know that your family lived there.
They do, yes.
But I did know that they tried to ship you back with them at one point, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What was the reasoning behind that?
It was honestly me. You know, I was just kind of trying for so long with music and nothing was happening. And I think they saw how discouraged I was and kind of were trying to give me an out, basically, to open up this pizzeria was this whole thing, what we were gonna do, and then I could work on music at night. But I decided to trust my gut, just stay here.
Well, I'm so glad you stayed because we might have not had some of the bangers you've been coming out with recently.
So true.
So with that being said, what's your message to musicians that maybe are stuck in a creative rut or aren't seeing the success right away? Do you have any advice?
I mean, it definitely takes 10 years to blow up overnight. That is such a real thing. And I would say, as hard as it is to not compare yourself to everyone around you, just try your best to just keep your head down because I promise there's so much going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. And embrace the flops. Embrace the flops. Don't delete them.
Embrace the flops.
Embrace the flops. They just build you up, you know, they're building your history and getting you closer to that aesthetic and that audience.
We love lore building.
Yeah, exactly. Don't delete the flops. They won't always be flops, you know.
Our next one is Cherry Limeade. I know you haven't had this one, right?
Right.
Are you excited?
I know this is your favorite,
Yes.
so we'll see.
It's definitely up there. We really took so long to try to perfect this one in particular because cherry's such a hard drink to master.
Okay, don't hate me if I find it a little messy.
First of all, I could never hate you. You're very nice. Second, as I told you, honesty.
We're
is
honest.
key.
Yeah, okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm.
The with the question mark is crazy.
Yeah, like, am I a cherry girl? That doesn't mean it's not for everyone else. Yeah.
Julia Wolf. You've been pretty honest about some of your musical influences. You've cited people like Phoebe Bridgers as being the way you
My
did
whole
that
world.
little thing.
She's my whole world.
She's your whole world?
Yeah.
So you've stated that you're a fan of her as well as bands like The Story So Far. I was wondering, what would a collab look like with one of them? Would that be a dream?
I would be flatline on the floor. I would be dead, okay? Just even getting to see their writing process and how they maneuver, just being in the room with them would be insane.
What other female-fronted artists are you into?
I mean, the mother of all mothers, Miss Ethel Cain.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
You listen to Perverts?
I mean, yes. Talk about the lore. And then Jane Remover. I am obsessed with Jane Remover and Soccer Mommy. I love Soccer Mommy.
I never really drew the comparison between you and Ethel Cain, but that makes so much sense. A tour with you two would be crazy. That would
Let's
be
put that out in the
crazy.
universe.
Yes, we're gonna
Let's
manifest that.
that.
It's so funny because the comparison I normally draw for you when I'm talking about you to other people is kind of like this early 2000s Evanescence, Flyleaf type music. And
Iconic women.
yeah,
I think people will be a little surprised when they hear the album because I take that sound, but we tried to really push outside of it too. So
when does the album come out?
I can't say.
You can't say?
May, before tour.
Before tour.
Yeah, that's
What's
all
it
I
called?
can say.
You can say that?
It's called Pressure.
Pressure.
Feeling a lot of pressure these days.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this next one's the 10th question.
Okay. What do we got? Cranberry?
We've got Cranberry Dreams here. So this is typically the question where we talk about our dreams.
I love talking about dreams. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's delicious.
Okay, Julia Wolf.
Yes.
You've just tried cranberry dreams. So this is the question about dreams. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I am living on a giant plot of land in the middle of nowhere. Maybe I have a horse. Maybe I play golf on the weekends, you know. I'm still touring. 10 years from now, I'm definitely still touring. And I definitely maybe have a fridge on BeatBox.
Oh, I like what you did there. I think that's a very achievable goal for you. So the date right now is April 2nd, 2025. I want to check in with you on April 2nd, 2035.
Okay, deal.
Okay. I'm so sad to say that this is our last question. This is the 11th question. Did you have fun?
So much fun, obviously. I love fruit punch, by the way.
Cheers.
Fruit punch. A classic.
Classic.
You just can't go wrong, honestly.
You can't. We just talked about the future, the next decade.
Yes.
Let's talk about right now. What's in store for the rest of 2025?
Honestly, we have so much touring coming up, which I'm so grateful for. I have an album coming out end of May. Maybe some crazy collabs, okay, that I never would have dreamed of. And I'm also opening for an artist named Paris this summer in Europe / UK. So tons of touring, plus work touring, which I'm really excited about.
As I said earlier, like what you're doing is very special, and I hope that throughout the chaos of tour, you take a minute to see what you've built. It's so, so good, and you deserve it. You're a great person. And I just have had such a pleasure getting to hang out with you on 11.1 Questions.
Likewise, this was genuinely so much fun.
Yeah?
And you're awesome.
Oh,
Thanks for having me.
So I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a point one question.
Oh.
What we do is on the point one question, we do a waterfall picture.
I'm
Yes.
me or you?
Either or. But me, yeah. I mean, typically me, yes. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Woo! That's so much.
It's okay. Perfect.